Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to do a short review on Revell's de Havilland Mosquito MK in the Second World War. This was bought for me at Christmas, and these are the D-Day landings stripes that are on the wings and on the fuselage at the back. Over here, John. There we go. There we go. It's a level 4, about 150 parts in total. Paint guide on the side here, and more illustrations for the cockpit and engine area on the tail, as you can see. Landing gear, multilingual writing on the box, scale of 1 to 32 by Revell, as I already said. And now I'll show you whereabouts I'm up to with the build. Here we have a collection of review parts, but most importantly, the instruction manual. Revell de Havilland Mosquito MK. You turn the page, you've got general instructions, multilingual and multi-language instructions as well. Give you a guide what all these symbols mean as you get through the you follow the instructions. Here we have the paint guide. Quite a few paints involved, so I bought all the Revell ones. A couple of metallic ones I've used on previous models, so I've kept them for use in this model. Here we have a layout of all the parts on the sprues, which is always very handy. And what I do like about this is the numbers on the back of each part, because on some of them you do get the numbers on the actual sprues, and they're very difficult to actually see which is which. Sometimes they don't come in a particularly good order. You go 1, 2, 34, 4, 5, and then 36 and 38 up here, and here's 67 and 66, so it can be a little bit confusing at times. You're picking up each sprue panel to find your parts. Here we have the pilots in the cockpit area, which I've already completed, hand painted. That's a decent shot of the pilot and navigator. Used one decal already for the instrument panel. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. Let's use this back of the otherwise my camera won't focus. Focusing on my hand. My thumb's in the way. There we go. That. You can just about see the instrument panel now. I think something over his head as well there. I'm not using any filler on it, obviously, as you can see. I don't think the paint job's that bad. That's the pilot and the navigator. Never noticed that with his put that down to his helmet being defective. It's only 4 pages of instructions, if I remember rightly. 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's relatively quick build. It depends how you want to paint. I've been hand painting and airbrushing. I'm still getting used to airbrushing. It's the first compressor and airbrush I've ever had. Normally I will just hand paint everything, but the airbrushing does seem to be coming off quite well. I'll show you 1 or 2 examples in a minute or so. At the back of the instruction manual, got 2 more layouts for the decals and the paint layout again. The D-Day landings do look pretty good, I must say. I'll probably end up doing that. And well, they're very nice. I'll turn this page over correctly. We have the second paint guide and more decals. So that's the manual. And now I'll show you some of the airbrushing I've been doing. Here's the back of the instructions. Get the camera to focus in better. There we go. So you can see the detail. That's the propeller's engine landing gear, I think, if I remember rightly. That's come off quite well. There's it. And I'll show you one of the wings. I think that's come off quite well. A couple of layers of paint. This area is going to be a mixture of 3 colours, same as the internal inside of the fuselage. Obviously you're not going to see any of this, but it was good to get the colour balance right with all 3 paints mixed. Here we have the fuselage. That's come off quite well, I think. The second part of the fuselage, and obviously cockpit area and windows and reflectors for the plane. And here we have the decals. Obviously this one we use on the cockpit, the pilot. So that's about it for now. That is where I'm up to with this build. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll give a further update when I've done a little bit more. Thanks for watching.